Don't worry, smoker's cough. Not COVID. Yeah. The herb to heal the nations. Yeah, I partake. So anywho, yeah, they want to disguise it and call it the devil's lettuce. Well, guess what? The Hebrews called Jesus the devil, right? Even though that wasn't his real name. Keep saying that because one of my teachers, who I believe to be a modern day prophet himself, Billy Carson, he's done a lot of research, and he taught me a lot. The name Jesus in Latin actually means Hail Zeus. Of course, I kind of jokingly knew that, being from Texas, and Hispanics do like to name their kid, with the same spelling, but they call him Jesus. So, hey, Jesus. I kind of put that one together a long time ago. I've kind of been semi-awake for a while. But anywho, we're all on different levels here. The universe just kind of started yelling at me once upon a time. Yeah, so the epiphany or revelation that keeps coming to me and came to me and was the reason for making this current video. Why people who call themselves Christians, who all stem from Catholicism, should stop calling themselves that and stop going to those churches, because the body is thy temple, for one, and Matthew 19:21, sell off your goods and heal the sick. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm healing the sick. I'm healing the mentally sick, who have been sickened over the years with all the lies and perversion. The Eastern teachings. The book of Thomas, when you see him who is not born of a man, that is your father. Not to worship Jesus, but to follow him as a teacher. But it's in the Bible. Do not worship me, worship the Father. And then in so many other books, things, who's to say what really was said? However, how can you really, really trust some of those other books? Because, it even flat out tells you, the book of Luke, he tells Luke that, that he's a hypocrite. So if he's a hypocrite, why would his book be in there? Just saying. But then again, there are so many other books that were taken out of the original collection. And then, I don't want to hear this. Things got lost in translation and Greek and blah, blah, blah. Well, what? The original writings were Aramaic, were they not? Was that not the tongue of the time? But, the Vatican would graciously open up the archives, make everything public information. The time has come. And as far as all the so-called Satan worshippers, Dum-dums. Frickin' dum-dums. Do your frickin' research. Look up Dr. Robert Gilbert. He helped me. I consider him a modern day prophet and a teacher of a Rosicrucian system that is not of the AM Amorc, right? Ancient mystical order of the Rosicrucians. That's all tied to Masonry, including the OTO and Golden Dawn. Yeah, Masonic takeover on that. I don't fault those who were sworn to secrecy to withhold information from me. I myself was an initiated neophyte and left the order. I also belong to the Theosophical Society, but haven't even really done much with them. However, at one point in time, I did, once again read the Tibetan Book of the Dead, and that got lost in the move, to put it that lightly. And when I bought a new one off of Amazon, it was from the Theosophical Society. So, their core belief, to my understanding, is to respect all religions. I guess I'm a bit of a blasphemer on that, but then once again, I did ask them to take me off their rolls due to some conflicting information. But they want to give Madame Blavatsky credit for forming it in the modern times. Okay, but she didn't originally form it. But anywho, been speaking a lot out of school, but once again, oh well. How about we all come together on one page, and togetherness and unity, and the true teachings. Come on. Enough's enough. Once again, I do consider Dilly Carson to be a bit of a modern day prophet, and I do agree. Just because it's written does not mean it needs to happen. Just as Bob Marley saying, some say that we need to fulfill the book. Well, no, I don't. But who am I? I'm not really trying to preach to anybody or convince anybody otherwise. Once again, it's harder to, make somebody wake up to the truth that they've been lied to their entire lives, rather than it is to lie to them and the way that they do. It's sick. It really is sick. Absolutely sick. But yeah, if you're a Catholic or a Christian and you want to throw stones and call me a blasphemer and everything else, it's in the book, people. He said, "Do not worship me, worship the Father." And then what were his dying words? Okay, so if he really did say, "No one comes to the Father but through me," okay, but if he had previously said, "Do not worship me, worship the Father." But what were his dying words? Everybody wants to say it's, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." Well, BS. The Pharisees knew exactly what the heck they were doing, and there's no forgiving them, and they are the Masons. So, repent. King Solomon's revenge, right? Repent. Oh, by the way, the word demon actually comes from the word deity. So, there's that. But, anywho, repent for all the wrongdoings, people. Now is the time, as the Baktuns of the Vedics speak. Now is the time. There's a the Elohim, right? The Most High. The Most High created the heavens and the earths. So yeah. There's another destination out there, but right now I guess we're all stuck in the earthly realm. Reincarnation, be a good person and you'll have a better life, a more heavenly life. Be a bad person, you'll have a hellish life. But then again, we're here to learn lessons, as the Hindus say, and here in America it's supposed to be the land of milk and honey, and it's time to make it that way. Time to make the whole earth that way. Anywho, kind of running late on time, and these videos take forever to upload just off of mobile. So maybe one of these days I'll get Wi-Fi, but I'm a bit of a minimalist. Matthew 19:21. Not saying I'm the perfect minimalist, because I have some comfort items and some pleasantries, but not living in a huge mansion and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm not trying to throw stones. I'm not perfect, but I'm doing my best. So anyways, we'll talk later. Once again, love you all. Peace. Namaste.